Major Beats, the heavy hitter.
You have entered the doors to This Is Where Zap podcast, also known as Tawia. So therefore, you are now affiliated. You are now family. Thank y'all for stopping by. We want you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also turn on post notifications so you know when we post our videos. Yes, we have dope content, so you will never ever miss it once you hit that bell. Thank y'all for stopping by. I go by the name of El Jefe. I'm your host, and I got my partner, my co-host, Shelly Baby, in the house. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.
Major Beats.
Man, oh man, I'm back. Or should I say, we're back. This is Where's That Podcast. This is your boy, El Jefe. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend, great week, all that good stuff. And I have my hyper cool Mike Tyson ready to knock him out co-host. And she goes by the name of
Shelly Baby.
in the house.
Mm-hmm. Don't put me out there like that.
She just got through knocking somebody out, but I won't say who. It wasn't me.
I did not. I'm not violent at all. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Okay? Thank you.
All right, Michael Jackson. So yeah, hopefully everybody had a great week. We're back after taking a little time off, as y'all can see. I want to let you guys know as well. Please hit the subscribe button for our new listeners rather, and hit the like button, and also turn on post notifications for this video. That way you can see all the other videos we put out and the videos of the past. Go back and look at those videos as well too. So today we are talking about how technology has taken over. Not for the 9-9. We're just taking over in general. So that's what so yeah, technology is definitely taking over, households and kids and, adults as well, I feel like since technology has came, around and with the phones and laptops and iPads, everyone stays on them all day long. Like
all day.
They don't want to really spend time with the people around them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we got to take in consideration that, communication is the key still within families and in your relationship as well. So, when you having to deal with someone staying on their phone, looking up things on social media, at dinner, when it can wait for another time, that's kind of sickening and aggravating to me because I want to eat my food and talk to my people while I'm at the table. I don't want to be looking at people scrolling through their phone while they're eating because that means, to me, that means that they don't, want to interact with you. That's how I would take it. I'd rather look at my phone and do this and do that instead of talking to my brother, my sister, or my wife or girlfriend or whoever, their wife or their boyfriend or whoever. You got to talk to the people in your home, because I notice in some households, people stay on their electronics all day long. And all
you can be in a mall. You can be walking through the mall. And you'll see people's heads down while they're walking.
Exactly.
And just looking at their phone.
And I hate seeing that. I'm
bumping into someone.
Yeah, and then I'm tripping over a step or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Your fault.
Right.
So.
Oh, your fault.
But yeah, I think, and even on the relationship side of things, like the social media platforms, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and all the other ones. It's just allowing the cheating game to be more open. Like you got ways now you can cheat and hide the things that you're doing through email and text messages and going into your messages on your TikTok or your Instagram. So it's just,
It's not really.
I
It's not.
can't.
To me, it's not the technology. It's the person.
Well, when it comes to that, yeah,
Yeah, it's more
it's the person
accessible.
because yeah, it gives them
Yeah, it's more
options.
accessible.
You got
Yeah, yeah,
options to do
more
things and
more options.
hiding it.
Out. Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how I'm looking at it.
yeah.
They're hiding it more because they have secret message boxes, and then I found out you can have message boxes in your Facebook, and you can hide it. So I found that out the other day. I'm like, wow, Facebook is
How does
helping
that?
people cheat too, huh?
How does that work?
Yeah, I'll tell you later on, but I don't
Oh,
want to get. I don't want to help people out there and let them. I don't want y'all to get in
no.
trouble, so I don't want to say nothing. So I'm gonna keep that
I've
one
never
over.
heard of that before, but okay.
Yeah,
Maybe that's a new feature. I'm not sure.
now it's been around as far as what I've been told, and I saw how you can do it. So I didn't know you can hide messages.
Okay.
So yeah. But I mean, with like I said, technology, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. It has its
Mm-hmm.
pros and cons when it comes to certain things, family, relationships, kids, because you don't want your kids to be on electronics all day long. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they go to school, they use the
Mm-hmm.
electronics in school too. Some schools do that, and then when they come home, they go straight to video games,
Right.
cell phones,
Mm-hmm.
iPads, talking to their
Right.
friends on the phones, and you know, we need family time. That's as parents, that's what you want. You want family time where you can spend time together, and that's what we look for. So I just feel like my cell phone, I rarely get calls, but when I do get calls, it's either people I haven't spoken to in a while, and most times when I do get calls, my conversations are not that long. I don't spend a lot of time on my phone because I'd rather talk to the people that's in my home or around me, even if I'm going out somewhere. My phone is never like ringing because I don't do that. And even if it does ring and I'm out, I don't answer my phone because I'm with whoever I'm with. Now, if my son call or somebody of importance call, then maybe. But just regular people calling me, I'll talk to y'all when I get done. So yeah, definitely feel like the electronics has really taken over the world, and some of us just need to change the way that some of our kids do things and how we handle our cell phones too, iPads. Because I know I've been in a relationship a long time ago, and our thing was before bed we would go through our phone and just look around. But some people just decide to say, hey, you know what? Let me see what's going on Facebook, and then scroll down, just scrolling for a long time. But see, I don't even think it's a need to really be on these network looking to see what other people are doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like limit yourself how long you're going to be on it if you go on it. Just limit yourself. 10 minutes, 15 minutes a day. Spend time with your loved ones. That's all I got to say on that, you know?
Well, I would say technology has definitely improved communication across the board. Whereas when we were growing up, or I'll speak for myself, when I was growing up, all we had was a regular landline telephone. And then, of course, as time progressed, then we had the cell phones. Of course, they've evolved over time. Um, but with that, instead of just being able to talk to someone locally or long distance, I mean, we even had to pay for long distance phone calls back
Yep.
then. Whereas now, you can call people around the world, and through your cell phone, and of course, you may have some minutes. I guess I'm not sure, Roman minutes. I don't know,
Mm.
but you know, definitely that has improved over time. And then rather than just being able to verbally speak to someone, you can FaceTime them, you can do video chat, different things like that. Of course, in the past, before that was available, people would call you through social media, but before the video chat thing became available, people were getting what they called catfished. So people would have this beautiful sounding voice, or they sounded like they were handsome, and then you see them in person and you're like, whoa, hey. Yeah,
Hmm.
so that definitely has improved in terms of being able to communicate with people that you really wouldn't know without social media in many ways. And so I would say another pro is virtual shopping. You know, when we were going through the pandemic, people were in quarantine, so some people were restricted from going out to the grocery store or to get whatever needs that they need to have at that time. And so they were able to go online and shop that way. So that was definitely a plus, as far as that's concerned. Um, Now, when I was growing up, you wanted to know something in terms of a particular author, whatever, you had to go to the library. That's it. You had to go to the library. Now you can Google whatever information you're wanting to look up, or research. And so that's very, like you say, just very convenient to have.
I do it all
And
the
so that's,
time.
yeah, I know you do.
I'm
This,
lazy. I will
this is the
I will
research
jump.
right here.
Yes.
This is the research right here. If I want to know something, I'm going to say, El Jefe, can you look this up for me, please?
And I sure will. And I have
He
Alexa
sure
as
will.
well too. Oops.
Oh, oh,
She didn't hear it.
didn't
Good.
say anything. Good.
I didn't mean to mention her name.
Yeah. So, and then, you know, Instagram, Facebook, whatever social media platform there is, it has its place. I mean, you can use it for whatever you want to use it for. I mean, it can be for something good, and of course, it could be for something not so good. The good thing is that if you want to network, you want to broadcast your business, or showcase your business, then that's definitely good for that. But some people use it as a means to hook up. You know, that's like another what dating site, if you will, um, because back in the day, if someone wanted to connect with you, talk to you, or even go out on a date with you, they would ask for your phone number. Now people can just go into your inbox and start, sending messages and things of that nature. And yeah, that's a bit awkward, to some degree. But other than that, I mean, it's definitely some pros to technology advancing the way it has, but then there are some cons to basically like when you go into a place like Wally World, all right, you may see like a whole bunch of people standing in line, but there's no one hardly at the register.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because they have these self checkout lines now, that's taken over,
Right.
and so that just means that there's not going to really be that many people working. Over time, it's just going to increase.
Mm-hmm.
There was a warehouse that I was informed about that had um, it looked like robots or like transformer type things,
Right.
doing the work that regular people were doing at one particular time. And so, of course, if that increases, then that's going to affect um, the workforce. So, there's some pros and cons definitely, but it's all about how you go about it. That's it.
True.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, how you look at it. Yeah. I mean, not me. You a virtual shopper. Me, I'm not.
Well, I'm a virtual shopper sometime. I like going out to
Mhm.
feel and see the things I like to buy. So, but conveniency, if I don't have time or if I'm busy, then I'll go
Yeah.
online and get the things I need to get. So,
Mhm. Yeah.
electronic definitely has it's good and it's bad, pros and cons.
Mhm.
Just
Mhm.
how often you choose to use it. Some people
Oh,
get
and another
addicted.
thing. Oh, I'm sorry. I
No,
was going to
go.
say another thing. Of course, during the pandemic as well, people were allowed to work from home.
Right.
Whereas before that, there was really that was frowned upon. Let's just put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But because of the web, the World Wide Web, and different software,
Mm-hmm.
that's been installed. You can do Zoom meetings, conference meetings, things like that virtually. You can also do interviewing, whereas if a person is out of state, but they're looking for work in another state or country, rather than that person come physically to the place of potential employment for an interview, you can actually do that through Zoom and things like that. So, like I said, it has its place. And then, of course, if type of person like me that has to, fight through traffic every morning to go to work, it does have its advantages of being able to work from home.
Right. Definitely.
So that's my thing on that.
Definitely. I agree.
Mhm.
Just gotta, like I say, just it has its good and it has its bad.
Yeah.
I think for some of the jobs, I think some people should be able to even now still work from home. Because if you can still do your work at home with the convenience of your Wi-Fi internet connection, why not? Just log in and your workers know, or your place of employment knows that you are at home working. And if you have the convenience of being able to travel while at home and connect your laptop to any Wi-Fi, as long as you get the work done, it shouldn't matter where your location is. My opinion. I know a lot of people say that they have to be in one spot while they're working. I have a friend that worked for JetBlue, and she says the same thing. She has to be at her house while she's working instead of being able to go where she need to go to travel. She was, but anyway, you guys just be, understanding when your parents, kids out there, if you're listening, when your parents say, hey, get off your phone, get off your MacBook, get off your iPad, laptop, or whatever. Have family time. That's what you need to do. Family time is important. Just know that.
Yeah, just be more present in the moment.
Right.
Just be more present in the moment, because once that moment is gone, it's gone.
It's gone. And some of the people that you wish you could have spent time with while you had them around, they're not promised today or tomorrow. So enjoy your family, man. Those computers and games and all that's going to be around. So
Right.
you're not missing anything. It's not going to take you, a whole hour to eat your dinner or 2 hours or whatever. Spend that dinner time, breakfast time, lunch time with your family or whatever, friends or whoever, wife, husbands, girlfriend, boyfriends. Spend that time with your folks, man. So anyway,
Technology is a useful servant, but also a dangerous master.
wow, that sounds about right to me. Sounds about right to me. I like that. You guys heard it first from Shelly Baby. So you guys have an understanding, right? Have time set aside just for technology and time set aside for your family. So that's how we're going to end today's show on this Where's That podcast. We thank y'all for tuning in. And again, look at everything that you do around you when it comes to family and friends and relationships. Look at these technology things, these things that we have access to at our fingertips at all times, all day. Please
Don't
choose
let it control
wisely.
you.
Yeah.
Don't let it control you.
Choose wisely how you spend your time. All right. So we thank y'all. Again, it's your boy LFA, co-host Shelly Baby. We're signing off. Peace.